Yo, what is up, Clashers? I'm here in my studio, literally in the car, in the garage. So if you hear some background noises, apologies for that. Today, we're going to share with you the 3 different types of car setups for Series 10. There is 1 car setup for Series 11 and 1 for Series 12 that I'm currently using for the new rotations. This rotation is between the 26th of February all the way to the 13th of March. Before we start, we got some upcoming content. So CC Points guide for season long players and for new players. We're also going to talk about pre-guide before the new season 2025 starts, because there is something very, very important to talk about for your account. And also, we've been looking at the F1 Clash main Discord, and there has been some comments about club tournaments coming back up. So super happy to have that. I think it's a little bit too late to bring it. Should have been in F1 Clash from the very beginning of the season, or so they did say that. And hopefully, fingers crossed, Grand Slam will be coming pretty much soon. Hopefully. It's coming in hot, apparently. So let's see what Grand Slam is all about. Right, let's talk about these car setups. We're going to go over to Series 10. Let's talk about Series 10 before we actually do the loadout. So, Series 10, it's Sao Paulo with overtake and power unit. Montreal, Canada with overtake and cornering. We got Bahrain, Sakir Desert, overtake and power unit. And Baku, Azerbaijan, overtake and speed. So, 2 tracks focusing on power unit. So we got 3 types of setups for Series 10. You got the power unit and cornering, which you see right now, with Dynamo as your brakes, your gearbox for Quantum. We got the rear wing, Valkyrie, your front wing, the Beast, the Arc as your suspension, and Mach 3 as your engine. All of these parts are from Series 10 and below. If you want to have a power unit and speed setup, all you got to do is swap the Arc for Hustle. And there you will have a power unit /speed /cornering setup. The worst thing about this is you're going to be strong in 2 circuits, kind of strong in the speedy one, and on the cornering you're going to suffer quite a bit. Likewise, when you turn it around and it's power unit and cornering. If you want a fully balanced Series 10 car setup, we're going to put the Arc back. There we go. And all you got to do is swap either Dynamo or Quantum for for one of the ones that I'm missing. So currently I'm missing speed. So let's go ahead down and put Stormbringer. And then we have more or less a fully balanced Series 10 car setup with Stormbringer as your brakes. Right, over to Series 11 for your car setups. Apologies. Your drivers for Series 10, obviously. Let's go down to Series 10. We got Lawson and Yuki Tsunoda. That's because it's my highest drivers, but I did like Gasly. Gasly was kind of a decent driver also. But pretty much your drivers when it comes out to a... Oh, wait, is it overtaking? Jesus, it is overtaking, right? Am I getting this wrong now? Yeah, I was talking about Series 11 there. So, best overtaking drivers. Jesus. Yeah, I got mixed up there with Series 10 and 11. So, you want your best overtaking drivers. So, Lawson for me with 76. Let's see who else can beat them for overtaking. So, Yuki Tsunoda would be replaced with Gasly. Gasly has 77 overtake. And we go further down. We can also check out Max Verstappen on the rear. Not good enough for myself. Ocon is not good enough. And Lance Stroll does beat Lawson and Gasly. What shall I choose here? I will probably swap him around for Gasly. Yeah, so this would be my driver lineup for Series 10. Liam Lawson and Lance Stroll. Right, over to Series 11. Let's check Series 11 out. It's Monaco with defending and cornering. Zandvoort overtaking and cornering. Singapore with race start and cornering. And then we got Barcelona with tyre management and cornering. So a fully cornering car setup is what we need. So let's build that up with you. Series 11, we got Behemoth. Perfect for cornering. Let's see if Quantum will stay or not. It obviously won't. So Gyro will take its place. Valkyrie will remain as your rear wing. The Beast will be removed. Fingers crossed that Nemesis is from Series 11. Yes, it is. So we're adding Nemesis. The Arc should definitely stay there as your suspension. And over to your engine, it will be the Juggernaut. You can, if you want, leave Mach 3. Entirely up to you. But if you want a fully cornering setup, this will be it. For your drivers, this time, I'm not going to get this one wrong. It has to be all mixed. So let's choose from Series 11. And you want to tackle to try and get the most stats as possible. So personally, I always have liked George Russell, a good race start and defending. Carlos Sainz does really well with his defending also, to be honest. Piastri has very good tyre management and defense. So here we are tackling. We got tyre management kind of secured, a good race start and a good defense. So we're securing quite a lot of track stats. Qualifying is important, to be honest. It's actually more important than ever. But if you're not that focused on qualifying, you can add a little bit more of race start and defending with Carlos Sainz. And with Sergio Perez, you will focus more on overtaking. But that's entirely up to you and your drivers and assets that you have. For Series 12, we're going for a fully balanced car setup because the tracks are focused on a driver, I believe. So we got race start and power unit, race start and speed, Suzuka race start and cornering, and race start and power unit for Austin. So let's go to our car setup. Here we are. We got to change our drivers. But for the car setup, we got 10% stat boost for Reactor, the Powerhouse, and Beat. We got the Behemoth as our brake pads, Beat as our gearbox, Cyclone as our rear wing, Nemesis as our front wing, suspension the Reactor, and our engine the Powerhouse. For your drivers, it's going to be race start. So we're going to go down, select Lewis Hamilton, because he's one of the best race start drivers. Either, now, you can keep Lando Norris for a very decent qualifying and try and boost that Lewis Hamilton to start further up the field because his qualifying is just awful. Or your next race start driver, you're going to go one series below and choose George Russell. So we got 91 race out for both Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, both Mercedes drivers. And that will be your guide for Series 12. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please press that like button and subscribe so you do not miss out on any more F1 Clash content.